Okay. Southwest Vermont Union Elementary School District warns an annual meeting of March 6th and March 7th for the vote of 2023. The legal voters of the Southwest Vermont Union Elementary School District are hereby warned to meet at the Southwest Vermont Supervisory Union Administrative Office at 184 North Street, Suite 1, Bennington, Vermont, or by remotely Zoom computer application / program utilizing meeting ID 88062939427 with the passcode of 871521. And direct link is available at the SVUESD website. So if it wasn't there, it was on the SVSU website, which is lists the numbers of access by phone on Monday, March the 6th, 2023 at 6:15 o'clock, the evening at 6:15 for the transaction the following business from the floor. Article 1, to accept the report of the district officers for preceding years as reported in the annual report. And I think that was a question about that. The annual report is out. Any questions or any? We're going to have a motion to accept.
So moved.
Chris.
Second.
And second. Thank you. Any comments? All in favor? All vote aye. Raise your hand. All right, 30. Thank you. 100. Article 2, establish the annual salary of the district officers as following: moderator, $100, district clerk, $1,500, school district directors, $2,000 each, treasurer, $27,000, $12. Have a motion?
So moved to accept Article 2.
Second. Been moved and second for discussion. Any discussion?
I guess I'll follow up with the MAU district. Should we consider a stipend for the chair since there is increased time there? I think that's discussion we need to have.
We can do it. We'll do it the same way. What we'll do is have this and then we'll come back and modify C if we want to. So I would like, the motion is to accept A, B, C, and D as printed.
Yep.
And then we'll entertain a motion after that modification. So no comments, all in favor of the motion as read and for the information that's printed, raise your hand for my aye. Okay.
Aye.
Now I will entertain a motion to for Article 2, establish the annual salary of the district officers at C for the school of directors to be discussed for the chair of the board.
So I'd like to make the motion to increase the stipend for the chair of $500 above the other members.
Second.
Okay, it's been moved and second to increase the chair's stipend $500 over the normal director's pay. Any discussion? Hearing none. All in favor of the vote by raising your hand, it's aye. Aye. Okay, the vote passed. We have that amendment to be made to that section. Article 3, to authorize the school board to borrow money in anticipation of tax revenues to meet current operating expenses of the district for the 2023-24 school year. Have a motion to accept Article 3.
Yes.
Second. And moved and second. Any discussions? Questions? No. Okay. All in favor? Raise your hand or vote.
Aye.
100%. Article 4, authorize the school board to transfer and expend funds from the established and audit capital reserve fund for capital expenses. Have a motion. for that?
Move to.
Second?
Second.
Okay. Any discussion of Article 4? Hearing none, seeing none. All in favor of Article 4, raise your hand.
Aye.
Any abstaining and any nays? None. Thank you. Article 5 is to hold a public information hearing on the articles to be voted upon by Australian ballot on March 7th, 2023. All in favor of that motion and documentation? Second, a motion and a second?
So moved.
Second.
Okay, moved and second. Any discussion about that?
Oh, okay. That's the one I'm talking about. This is the informational meeting, is that correct?
This,
That was the same one as I was trying to remember before.
yes.
So I just wondered, when's the informational meeting? This is it,
This is
correct?
it. To hold a public information meeting. Well, that tomorrow is the vote, but
Right.
and this is the information meeting tonight concerning that vote for
Okay.
tomorrow.
That's
Yes.
what I was interested in.
Okay. Any? Okay.
Nope.
All
Now
right.
I understand.
All right. Good. All in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Any abstain or any opposed? Seeing here none. Okay. Article 6 is to transact any other business found proper when met. We have a motion.
So moved.
Moved. Second.
Second.
Any comments or discussion? Okay.
I just think for future meetings, it might be good to,
You want to probably state the name for the record. That's all.
John
John
Dyke,
Dyke.
it might be good to, at the introduction for a moderator to tell people who could vote and what the purpose of the meeting is. In addition to perhaps drumming the budget details into the public eye a little more. I think the website could maybe be more forthcoming, especially in early parts of the year, about the printing of the budget there, so that people can see it easily.
Duly noted about the information methods of being notified. I think we put it in the paper. We had it in the paper as well. That's correct. So all of those things and then on the
Did you have a
SVSU
chance to look at
website.
the website?
I did look at the website earlier today, yeah, and I couldn't find this meeting.
Yeah, we couldn't find it.
And we circled the building here to try to find the meeting.
On the calendar.
There was no sign.
There was no
outside.
I mean, there's a sign where it is, but there's no sign saying meeting tonight, public invited or
So you
welcome.
feel like it should be like, I know on the website, a pop-up pops up, with something like that.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Easier.
Yeah.
Okay, so maybe we'll consider that next year, just have.
Yeah. Because it was set in the calendars where it was on this date, it was in the calendar.
Yes, it's always great to check the calendar is the first place to go.
Okay.
It's,
But they weren't probably known to do that.
well, it's pretty bold. It's loud and proud. The calendar is on the website. And then the other part of it is there's a long process through, for next year. Think about
The
the,
meetings that you have to discuss the budget.
absolutely. A lot of transparency there and a lot of the process
And a lot of public input sometimes, or is that flagging?
as part of every meeting.
Yeah, the floor is always open for comment at the beginning of every,
Right.
at least I'll speak for the SVUESD, the elementary school.
Both for the same,
Yeah.
for public comment to all the meetings are open for it. Okay. Any other discussions? There's no action to be taken here, but noting in terms of public concern, notification of the meeting.
Future years.
Okay, the League of Voters of the Southwest Vermont Union Elementary School District are hereby warned further to meet on Tuesday, March the 7th, 2023, when the polls will be open to transact the business by Australian ballot as follows. That was still part of the other vote there. Okay. Article A, to elect school directors as indicated for such terms to begin immediately. The school board members to be elected as the following. 1, who is a resident of the League of Voters of the town of Benetton for a 3-year term. 1, who is a resident and League of Voters of the town of Palmer for a 3-year term. one who's a resident and legal voters of the town of Pownell for a 2-year unexpired term, and one who is a legal resident, legal voter of the town of Woodford for a 3-year term. Have a motion.
I don't know, I think that's just for informational.
This is just, that's right. This is just for information purposes here, just to let you know for that. Article B, should the voters of the school district approve the school board to expend $27,167,856, which is an amount of the school board has determined to be necessary to assume the fiscal year. It is estimated that the proposed budget, if approved, will result in the education spending of $19,235 per pupils per equalized pupil. This projected spending per equalized pupil is a 1.65% higher than the spending for the current year. Date, Bennington, Vermont, 2026, the date of January 23. Voters of the voting at the meeting on Tuesday, March the 7th, 2023 shall be at large by Australian ballot. The polls will be open as indicated below each of the prospective towns. There will be separate polling places in each of the members' districts, which the voters is a resident as following. Residents who legally vote from the town of Bennington vote at the Bennington Firehouse, River Street, Bennington, Vermont. Polls will be open from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. Residents who are legal voters from the town of Pownell vote at the Pownell Center Firehouse, 2772 North Pownell Road, Pownell Center, Vermont. Polls will be open from 10 a.m. to 7 p.m. Residents who are legal voters from the town of Shrewsbury vote at the Town Garage, North Road, Shrewsbury, Vermont. Polls will be open from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. Residents who are legal voters from the town of Woodford will vote at the Woodford Town Building, Routes 9, Woodford, Vermont. Polls will be open from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. Registered to vote. Residents of the district may register to vote at the town clerk office online at the website www.o1vr.sec.state.vermont.us. Period. Eligible residents registered on election day must do so at the poll place where they will cast their town meeting ballot. Interpretation of services and meetings will be provided upon request. If the services is required, please note that SVSU telephone number at least 3 days prior to the meeting. That would be it. Hearing no other comments or additions, we would then ask for a meeting to conclude this for adjournment.
Second.
Been moved and second for adjournment. All in favor? Ayes. Okay. Thank you.
Very good. Thank you.